Today we'll be taking a look at the best gaming mice you can buy in 2020. And as usual, we have the links to all the gaming mice mentioned in this video in the description below. And be sure to subscribe for new content and drop a like below. Now let's get straight to the video. Number 5. Logitech G502 Hero. If $150 is too much for you to spend on Logitech's wireless G502 Lightspeed, you might want to consider this wired version. The G502 Hero. It has the same design as our pick for the best gaming mouse. Actually, it's basically the same in almost every way, down to the kind of sensor it uses and its adjustable weight. That makes it almost just as good, though some might take issue with its thick braided cable and that somewhat slippery plastic used on the scroll wheel. Besides that, it's an incredibly great buy. Number 4. Corsair Dark Core RGB Pro SE. The Dark Core RGB Pro SE has a comfortable ergonomic build with a high arch that makes it easy to relax with during long gameplay sessions or to power through work. Its design is less angular and sharp-looking than the G502 Lightspeed, so you might take to it more quickly based on looks alone. It's worth calling out that near the top that this mouse is much more affordable than our top pick. Though it's listed at $140 though, Corsair Best Buy regularly sells it for $90 and sometimes less. For the price, it's impressive that it has a few features up on Logitech's mouse. It offers USB-C charging and supports QI wireless charging if you have a wireless charger. This mouse can switch between 2.4 GHz wireless mode via its included USB dongle cleverly tucked under its removable magnetic wing or Bluetooth. The textured grip-friendly sections at the palm and near the thumb are also great. Like the G502 Lightspeed and many other mice in the guide, the Dark Core also has smooth PTFE feet that easily glide across a mousepad. Outside the price differences, these two play a game of teeter-totter with features. Depending on who you ask, the Dark Core might have one or two up on the G502 Lightspeed, but Logitech's mouse edges it out with better build quality, extra buttons, not to mention the excellent scroll wheel and optional weights. Number 3. BenQ Zowie EC2. Razer's DeathAdder V2 is shaped similarly to the DeathAdder V2 in that it's ergonomic and sloped to give your palm a comfortable surface to lay on while you game or browse. What's more, there's a generous amount of thumb space underneath the side buttons that's found to be spacious and equally accommodating to different grip styles. All of Zowie's mice are delightfully no frills in terms of their design, but the EC2 is the most curvy mouse the company offers. The no-frills philosophy extends into the feature offering, but that's not to say it's lacking. The EC2 offers exactly what most gamers need, and perhaps of equal importance, nothing they don't. This mouse features 4 buttons, 2 main, 2 side, and a DPI button that can be adjusted on the mouse's bottom side. Even the more advanced settings like adjusting lift-off distance or USB report rate are done by holding down a unique sequence of buttons when you plug it in. Most companies make you install companion PC software in order to adjust settings like these, so it's cool that you don't need to install anything here to tweak the settings yourself. On the flip side, unless you're a die-hard gamer who's constantly using those features, you might have a tough time committing them to memory. If you want a basic-looking mouse that's just as capable as Razer's, the Zowie EC2 is worth considering. The DeathAdder V2 feels more luxurious to use and has LEDs, if that's your thing. For a mouse that doesn't require any software, this is an alluring package that's easy to recommend. Number 2. Razer DeathAdder V2. A great wired mouse doesn't need countless features, it just needs to be extremely good at the fundamentals, including being comfy enough to use for hours at a time with games that require quick reflexes, having a simple assortment of buttons that take little to no time to master, and of course great performance. If this matches what you want in a mouse, the $70 Razer DeathAdder V2 is the one you want. The DeathAdder V2's design provides a lot of palm support whether your fingers are flat and relaxed over the mouse or arched when you need to use faster reflexes. Those design features keep things comfortable, but the best part of the mouse is the thumb rest. Many mice etch out an area for your thumb to relax and lace around. This mouse, however, necessitates more arm movement when the action ramps up. Its ergonomic design keeps the thumb wrapped around its side, naturally resting upon the edges of the customizable macro buttons. It's good to have multiple buttons within reach, and the thumb location makes it easy to push the mouse around using the wrist. Number 1. Logitech G502 Lightspeed. The Logitech G502 Lightspeed is a great gaming mouse for discerning gamers who don't want to compromise as well as people who have no idea what they should look for in a mouse. It's comfortable, feature-packed, and even though it's wireless, it's a fast and accurate performer that doesn't feel at a disadvantage against opponents using wired mice. The G502 Lightspeed has Logitech's best features for its gaming and general use mice rolled into one. The main buttons deliver satisfying bounce response when you tap them, and unlike some other popular models, they click easily no matter how you grip your hand on the mouse. The mouse also features a quick release button, a feature borrowed from other Logitech consumer-focused and gaming mice. It's a small feature, one that gives the mouse more versatility in certain situations, like being able to quickly scroll through your inventory when in a game. Another nice feature is the inclusion of 16 grams of additional weights you can insert into the mouse to give it more resistance. A mouse's weight comes down to personal preference, and that can vary from game to game. This mouse is among the few modern wireless devices to give you the flexibility to change up the weight. The fact that the G502 Lightspeed is wireless makes it that much easier to bring along with you wherever you go. But if you just can't swing the $150 price, I suggest that you check out the $50 Logitech G502 Hero, which is the wired version of this mouse. It has almost every feature that you'll find in the wireless model, except, wireless capability. Its feet aren't made of PTFE, a material that makes the G502 Lightspeed smoothly glide across the mousepad. It also has fewer onboard profiles, 3 versus 5, and the scroll wheel has a slightly different look and feel. But if you don't mind being wired up to your PC, it's a great option for many of the same reasons. I heartily recommend the G502 Lightspeed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the subscribe button.